we off the air?
Yeah,
Can
is that-
anybody delete that?
We were on.
We were on the air. We just, for some reason, Facebook killed us
Hate Facebook.
on the live stream, and so that dumped us on everything.
Yeah,
So
hate Facebook.
all of the video live stream took a vacation for just a moment, but now we're back.
Now
So
we're back.
it's all good. We're
All
fine.
right. Well, then I guess nobody saw that.
That's
So
right.
there we go.
Well, there's actually a few thousand people who just heard that.
Oh, okay, good.
That's
Well,
what we're most concerned
we're
with.
most
on
concerned
that.
about. So
On
I
that
did
side.
compliment you one time. That's it for the end of
That
the
was
year.
it. That's good for. Is that a rolling 12?
It is a real.
Um,
So good. So you decided to give back.
Mhm.
And so where did you decide to put that 20%?
This month, with all the sales that we have, I'm giving to the National Federation for Families for Children for Mental Health. It's a nonprofit organization that allows individuals to have, specifically youth, to have a lot more services. But I'm not on that. I'm not like stuck on that organization. I'm really passionate about giving back to a lot of nonprofit youth organizations. So next month it could be the LGBTQ youth community,
Mhm.
or it could be the Latinx community the month after that. So nothing's really set in stone. It kind of ebbs and flows, so I can dip my toe into all the ponds.
I love that. I love that.
she's sharp.
She is sharp.
Lot sharper than I am.
So it's really, you're close to your mom
So-
then.
Yes.
Yeah, thank God, right? And then, hey, Mr. Producer, if you can, down in the corner, yeah, thank you. We are back, Christine. Thanks. Swap that around. So this is where people can go to purchase what you do. So you have a shop out on Etsy,
Yes.
and it's called Heart to Ears Co.
Company, right. Now, am I correct in, for those great listeners, hi, Tim Stewart, watching live from
Hey,
McKinney,
Coach Papa,
Texas.
how are you?
And yes, you do need to get a life, but we appreciate you tuning in. I think you might know Ashley here. For anybody who, we're up to 2 people, we're going to give away 2 free pairs of earrings
Yep.
during the show. All you have to do is to go to Heart to Ears Co. On Etsy and place an order while we're on the show, and she will get you another pair up to the first 2 people.
Yep.
So any of you watching, please support her, support the charity that she is supporting, and let's go ahead and get her some sales today.
Absolutely. And if when the producer scrolls a little bit, you'll see some of the so what they are, I think, right? Am I saying this correctly? They're polymer earrings. I don't know what polymer is, but that's wonderful. And you'll see some of them up there on the screen right now. You've got some for the holidays. You've got some for non-holidays. You've got some great salami ones.
Salami circles.
Salami circles, which I got. I'll wear them here in a second. We'll get those put in. Yep. Oh, there they are. Yeah, right down there. So, so raising awareness towards your own mental health importance, as well as offering donations toward youth mental health organizations, all in one. And this has been a trying year for everybody.
Mhm.
I mean, mental health has been beaten like a piñata this year
Mhm.
because of
Finally,
What's that?
finally, like importance, bringing awareness to it.
Yeah, I mean, it's people have been on lockdown for so long, and people are scared to talk to other people when you're out in public because I can't look at her because I could get COVID if I look at her, and I don't know if everybody knows how to deal with that themselves, and I think it's just I'm seeing it in some youth that you see that depression starting to kind of work in, and their eating habits now are changing because they are pretty whacked out because of all this, and they're not in school anymore, and having that social interaction, even getting bullied, I think is the healthy way to grow. It's not, but I mean, what I would say, you got to sometimes learn to deal with that, right? And people, they don't do that now. So how do you help people that when there's so many to help?
I believe I'm still in a learning process. And what you said about COVID impacting the youth, I run a DBT group a dialectical behavioral therapy group.
That's what I thought.
3 times a week usually, and it is with children and then sometimes adolescents. And a lot of it is going through figuring out positive coping mechanisms that they could use when they do get discharged. Or we also talk a lot about how COVID has impacted them. And I would say a majority of them, I don't want to say all of them, but a majority of them are not thankful for COVID. They say that COVID has ruined a lot for them, made their mental health worse. Because then you start to think in a broader scope of the individuals whose school is an escape for them from their home lives.
Yeah.
And I don't think right now there is a fix. But what I try to do on a daily basis with my groups and with my individual patients is instill that piece of hope that like it's not like this forever. It's different. Things change. We have to understand and kind of learn how to change with the change. But planting that seed and then hoping it grows as they leave.
I love that. I mean, it's true. You know, like I said we had a networking this morning, and it's true that it's all about pivoting. This would be the biggest pivot I think of our lifetime, where you've had to learn to adapt and grow, and wear masks and social distance and hand sanitize and be safe and have homeschooling and it's crazy, all of the stuff, and the mental health of being locked in the house with the same people nonstop is crazy. It's literally making people lose their minds. So mental health, I have a lot of friends in the mental health industry, and they're saying that it's out of control. It is out of control. Even the depression of younger generation is even getting. And you do adolescence, right? So are you seeing that as well?
Yeah. And I think it's been on a steady, not just because of COVID, but because of COVID as well, the technology increases. And there has been, I have seen personally, I don't want to speak on like this is what the hospital has said or this is what any studies have said, but I have witnessed that there are higher depression rates with that as well.
That's just crazy. Like, it's just crazy that there's so much depression and everything because of this illness. It's just got to be so bad. I mean, I would be depressed if I had to live with Kent locked in a house.
That's why I moved out.
That order has been placed.
Boom! We got an order.
Got one.
And we got a free pair of earrings, Christine. And I will take them with me today, if you don't mind. So we can go ahead. Now, can she go onto your website and see which one she wants for free, or do you want to describe her? All right, Christine, go onto the website and tell me which one you want us to get you for free. So, guys, we have one more free pair of earrings.
You get a freebie.
You get a freebie. If you buy one, you will get one, as long as it's before the end of the show. So, look at that. Sales are coming.
Thank you so much.
That is awesome. Now, tell me about the name. Heart to Ears.
Heart to Ears. Okay. So I was brainstorming, and it didn't take a long time to brainstorm. I was actually on the phone with my dad. It's kind of weird to have him sitting right here and also talking about the story of it. Heart to Ears. So a lot of these, I would say all these products are made out of my heart for good intention. And then you have 2 ears, but also kind of like my working slogan is we have the heart to do better, but we have to listen with our ears twice as hard.
I love that.
Yeah. A play on words.
Yeah, that's yours. You made that.
She's good. No, I was like, I don't know. You call them earrings for mental health. She was the one. It's amazing.
No, what I was saying is that you helped make that. Like, not the earrings, her. How Ashley.
Yeah, I hope.
I mean, like, it's true. It's possible.
She looks like,
Is she? So look at those earrings. So
So
tell us a little bit about any of them.
Yeah.
So let's go over a couple of them. Look, the black rainbow.
I honestly, just being 100% transparent, I don't make them with any like specific thing in mind. The first thing when I look at them now, the first thing that comes to mind is the LGBTQ community. A big supporter of that community as a whole. But I try to make different. There is no duplicates. I think there's a single pair of earring that is a duplicate, but I try to make them all different. So some of them have the same colors, but they're all different shapes. Trying to get more creative as we go.
I love the gingerbread people.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. And while you're doing this, how long does it take? I mean, do you sit and draw pictures? What's your creative, spin on this? Do you sit and are you instead of taking notes with the kids you're working with, are you sketching earring sets, or do you just go, man, it's dinner's done, I've got a glass of wine, and I need to make some friggin' earrings?
Yes, I would say more so the second. I do not conduct therapy while I'm thinking about making earrings. So it kind of just comes as it goes. I think of colors that will go together. I was on a Christmas kick for a while because I'm in the Christmas spirit.
I saw that.
A true believer.
Yes, and that is kind of just how it flows. It's easiest to make the earrings in slabs. So what I do is I make a really thin piece of clay, and then I kind of just throw a bunch of different shapes on it, and then roll it out some more, and then make a bunch of different cuts. But it's kind of just whatever comes to mind.
Okay, Christine said she would like the drop hearts.
Okay.
Which ones are those?
So I believe they're the ones that you commented on earlier.
Oh, well,
Yeah.
she stole my drop hearts. Yep.
Yep.
There they are. It's all right. All right, so we'll take those with us, Christine, and we'll go ahead and get you. Christine, text me and tell me which ones you ordered, which ones you paid for. I'd love to know which ones those are as well.
I got a notification. It's the candy canes.
Oh,
she
the candy
took.
canes.
Yes.
Let's see. Which ones are those?
I'm not sure if they're on anymore, but
They
yeah.
look like candy canes, Dawn.
There they are.
Right there. I
Right,
want to
yeah.
see what they look like.
Yeah.
Are they thick candy canes or are they thin candy canes? Are they one upside, one downside?
They're that one. Yeah, so Christine says their mental health is so important. We need to be aware of our e-learning children that are not getting the normal human interaction that they need at this age. Holidays are really tough on all of us, especially alone.
Call Zoom. It might make their day bearable.
Yeah. And of course, Christine's cool too because she's created a great nonprofit organization to help out a lot of veterans
Mhm.
and people who are over there fighting. For
Yes,
freedom
she
and
has.
stuff. Yeah.
Yes, she has. And I love like the mismatched Christmas. I love that.
Yeah.
Definitely great. So, and what are they made out of? I know you kind of hinted a little bit about it a minute ago.
They're made out of polymer clay. I'm also not sure what they're made of, but all of the linking pieces, so the hooks, the posts, and then the silver connecting pieces are all hypoallergenic because I too cannot wear.
I can't either.
You can't?
No.
You know what I think you can do is put some pepperonis in your ear.
Salami circles.
They're salami circles.
Yeah. I will.
So,
I'll put them on.
all right, let's put them on. You wanted to put something up to the camera?
Yep.
All right, what do you got there? We also got Lucy in here.
That's right.
She is playing Vanna White, and this is Kent's other daughter.
One of them.
One of them.
Got so many. It's great.
Those would be the purple boats. Look
Mhm.
at that. Very pretty. Very pretty.
Oh, they do feel good. They're light.
Oh my God. I get to take a picture, right?
Good. Just let me get them in.
Oh,
They're very light. I'm trying to put the back on now.
Those ones are a little crowded.
all right. Let's see.
Hold on. Let me get the other one on, though. And now, as you're creating these, it takes about how long? I mean, because do you bake them or what? Do you
Yeah.
what?
So the process from like start to finish, I would say, if I make, let's say I make 6 at a time, I would say it's like an hour and 15-minute process. I bake them at 225 for 15 minutes, let them cool, and then put them together. But it's the shapes and like figuring out the colors and rolling out the dough that really
Was that
takes.
mistletoe?
Holly and berry? I don't sure if
Oh.
it's mistletoe.
Sure.
Is it mistletoe?
Sure, you can go with that.
Ask
Yeah.
the Jew. What is it?
That's right. Could be holly berry.
What? Oh, Holly Berry.
There, see, look at that.
All right, come closer after you put your disinfected mask on. All right, turn your ears. Oh my God, fantastic. That is
So, for some of us older people, then
talking about Kent only.
is this like shrinky dinks? Do these shrink, or is this the size you just
Yeah.
and you bake it in the oven on a cookie sheet or something?
Yep. I put it on tinfoil because I don't want to ruin my pans, or cookie sheets. Sorry, I get
Yep.
those mixed up all the time. And then they bake for 15 minutes and they harden. So they're not rock hard, as you kind of feel, but they're not like Play-Doh like they once were.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. They're really light. I mean, they're really kind of nice. And of course, I've got the salami circles, so
All right, Lucy, what else do you
I
got
can
want
wear
to
those
show
with
us?
just about anything.
Yeah, two more Lucy wants to show
All
us.
right. Ooh.
Ooh, look at those. Those have some like pink and yellow and
Yeah.
purple in them.
A little bit of marble. Little marble
Look
effect.
at that.
Look at
What is that one called?
Oh, I wish I knew.
Oh,
The
I wish I
marble
knew.
effect.
I like that name. Oh, I wish I knew.
Oh, I wish I knew.
So, as we said, everybody, if you place one order, you will get one free.
Yep.
We have one more free pair to go. Oh, look at those.
The knots, those are nice.
The purple knots. That's great. Now, do you have all of your earrings on the web page or?
I made a few more yesterday that are not, but this bulk is yes.
Look at that.
That is awesome. They look like some from those clouds. Looked a little bit like Lucky Charms.
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah,
pastel flower
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
pastel
Clouds or whatever those
clubs. Is that what those are called?
are.
Scroll down, producer, please, just a little bit. There's a little bit when, look at that, pink and splash gold. That reminds me of like ice cream.
Right? That is
Yeah.
nice.
I like it. All
Yeah.
right. Well, it looks very, very cool.
Now your
So-
goal is to, of course, create awareness, but how, do you have an end? Do you want to be able to like donate $10 million when this is all done, or what exactly is your goal with this?
I guess my goal right now is I want to create change in the little ways that I can. So, something that's really stuck with me is like, don't bite off more than you can chew. Well, like, why can't I bite off more than I can chew and just keep chewing? So that's kind of one of the things that has kept me going, I guess. So I want to help in all little ways that I can because I want to create change. I guess at the end of it, I've talked about it since I was a small child, is I have dreams of like one day opening a residential facility for the youth to have a more long-term care. But right now I'm content with just giving back in small amounts to organizations that help the youth and their mental health.
That's great.
Now, your Jacob, your boyfriend, does he help you out with this? I mean, does he like, hey man, let me make some salami circles? Or does he like, listen, you do you, boo, I'm gonna sit over here and game?
He does not actually help me. He does ask often, are you making earrings today? And he'll probably like kill me for saying that if he's listening right now or if he listens later. But he asks, are you making earrings? Or like when I get out all my earring supplies, I think that he knows the joy that it brings me. So he's like, it's earring time. So he gets very excited about it. Very supportive, but no, doesn't really help, but gets very excited.
That's
Sure.
awesome. Wendy says your earrings are fabulous. Kent is such a good sport. He really is, Wendy. And you know, Wendy, if you go to her website
That's right.
and you buy a pair of earrings in the next half hour, you will get one pair
All
free.
And then now we've got some swag for Dawn.
Yeah,
So,
let's see. What do we got? So it's our
Yes.
favorite time of the hour. Do we want to do our sponsor first?
yeah. We'll
Where's our-
sponsor up.
where's
You
our
hand
cue
it over
card?
to her.
Oh.
She's traveling and she doesn't want to be.
Thank you.
Oh,
Where's our cue card?
Well, of course, Anything Goes is brought to you by the Supportive Natural Therapy
That makes
Wellness
sense.
Center right here in McHenry, Illinois. Natural Therapy Wellness Center, 815-385-8190. McHenryMassage.com. A massage can be a great way to pamper yourself. It can also help alleviate or sometimes even cure ailments and stress that you deal with day to day. Contact us today to speak with one of our certified massage therapists. Natural Therapy Wellness Center, 815-385-8190, McHenryMassage.com. Back to the show.
Woohoo!
Great job.
All right, so we have the basket here. Though there's a lot of earrings in here.
Yeah.
So what is the swag?
So just, pick out an earring or two.
Pick out an earring or two. There's some. Oh, look at these. These weren't in there. You want to hold these up because these are really cute.
All right.
Hi, Jemima. Jemima's just tuning in.
That's
Jemima, we're
Hey.
doing some earrings.
I like those,
We have Lucy and Ashley. Lucy's the Vanna White. Ashley is the business owner. And we have Heart to Ears. And if you buy a pair of earrings on her Etsy page, which is producer, would you please show? You get one pair free before the end of the hour.
Boom.
All right, let's see. So while I keep doing this, you look. I'm picking up my swag.
All right. So, what's next? Are you thinking maybe necklaces? Are you thinking rings, bracelets? Is it just gonna stay earrings and keep creating different new styles? Find out which sells good and work it from there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to stick with earrings. Part of the reason why I started to make earrings, and some of them are a lot bigger, they're statement pieces, is because when I interact with patients who don't know me, they're not able to see my smile because CDC regulations say that I have to wear a mask, which is good.
Yeah.
So my smile is kind of what's welcoming. It's one of my centerpieces.
Yeah.
And I'm not able to show them my smile. So I usually start with a conversation piece of my earrings of like, what do you think my earrings say about me? And some people say it looks like I'm loud. It looks like I have a crazy personality. It looks like I'm friendly. Or sometimes they say it looks like I like Christmas. So as of right now, I think I've only thought about sticking with earrings to further that conversation piece and further make statements, because more than half of my face is covered.
Actually, that is genius. The truth is I notice your earrings right now. I notice your mask and your earrings. What?
What about my salamis?
I mean,
It's your head.
it's your head that really shines, and as your daughter says. So, but it's true because, I mean, I notice earrings a lot more than I ever have because, you've got this. I mean, I still wear lipstick and people are like, why do you got a lipstick on? You got a mask on all day. But it's true. So I love the idea of doing that. So with that being said, Vanna Lucy here is going to show everybody the two things that I picked out. I picked out those because I think those are really pretty.
Yeah.
They're a little
And I
crunched.
think that, right?
They're a little crunched together right now, but they look good.
They look cute. And then and then the other ones I did are the gingerbread
Gingerbread.
because I think that will be so adorable to wear during this holiday season. And I am Jewish, so it is.
Oh, no kidding.
I don't know if you knew that. But everybody likes a big gingerbread house, so love it. So
Oh.
thank you so much for my swag. I'm very excited.
That is exciting. Of course, if people want to
Thank you.
follow you, or are you on Facebook as well?
I don't have a Facebook page. I have an Instagram page. I think it's on one of these that we can hand up again. It's heart_2_ears. And that's where I'll be putting most of my product.
Right down. on
Yeah,
Instagram.
promoting. Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to find the one that has, right there.
Look at that.
That's
Very,
it.
very cool. And so I think it's really important now that we talk about something. We'll go back to your earrings in a minute. But, look at those. And look at that. Look, that's how she has it. That's great. I'd like to talk about an embarrassing time with your dad.
Okay.
Lucy, do you want to join on camera for this? Because I think this would be great. I mean, it's your opportunity to embarrass your father.
All right.
I'm going to open
gonna be
this up
hard to
to
do.
questions. Hanukkah ends very funny there, Christine Ditzler. It ends Thursday evening, for the lighting ceremony and Friday before sundown for the actual day. Thank you so
This
much,
week?
Christine. Yes.
But it's short 8 days.
Yes, isn't it?
It really is.
Short and 8 days. So, Christine, since you're here, let's help. Come on and ask some questions to Lucy and Ashley
Yeah.
about Kent. It's our opportunity to embarrass Kent. So, tell me the most embarrassing time that your dad has embarrassed you.
It's hard. I don't know.
There's too many? Is there too many?
I would say when I was a teen, a lot of the interactions that I had in public with my dad were embarrassing. But I don't
give
know.
us an example.
I'm trying to remember like a single one.
There's too many.
Yeah, there's quite a few.
Does he yell in the middle of stores? Does he?
It's more farting in the middle of stores.
He fights in the middle of stores.
No.
Does he like?
Not fights. She's a
Fart.
Oh, he farts.
That woke up the producer.
Uh-huh. So does he fart really loud purposefully and then try to blame you?
No, it's more of like a quiet fart and walk it out.
Oh, so he's a crop
Crop
duster.
duster.
That's impressive. So does he purposely like to crop dust other unsuspecting poor souls?
just as kids.
Just his kids. Just his kids.
Stay close. Stay behind me.
Stay behind you. So you crop dust. Is that how you get people to like get out of long line waits and
Yeah.
stuff?
That's the way it is.
Yes.
Yeah, dad jokes are the best. Mine are.
Oh, his dad jokes are bad.
What? No, they're great.
So give me another time. Come on.
Another
This is-
embarrassing time. I guess a lot of the times when I was a teenager, even like around this time, what is the song it's like an orchestra that comes on?
What is it,
And-
Kent?
Yeah, well, it's the Trans-Siberian whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Right? Who is that, Pete?
Mannheim
That's
Steamroller.
it. Mannheim Steamroller. Yeah.
And there were times when that would come on and he would like crank it up all the way, and when we would stop next to cars, he would obnoxiously conduct the
I still do that.
When you're in a
orchestra.
car by yourself?
Yeah, or with the family. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Yeah. Whoever
Really?
I'm with. If Mannheim Steamroller comes on, it goes up loud, and I can conduct that like the best.
Is there
I
any
mean,
way?
if you're going to conduct music, it might as well be Mannheim Steamroller. There's just not much better as far as Christmas music goes.
And it's great because you can really bring in the soft and you can bring it down.
Can
So,
you give us an idea? Like
I
if
would not without the music.
but what's it called?
Right, not without the music.
What's it called again?
I don't know, Mannheim Steamroller.
Mannheim Steamroller.
That's it.
And
what
they
is- what
do
is,
a
what
lot
is-
of
what
really
is
cool
Jemima
Christmas stuff. Let's see. Jemima there says that she read an article that showed scientific reasons why people's digestion gets ready while walking up and down store aisles.
Well, I'm gassy. That's all.
All right. Well, this is going to be very impressive. You have 5 seconds till the ad stops playing, and I
have to
expect.
Just scroll to the middle.
Yes, it's beautiful, right, Pete? Look, Pete's doing it too.
Okay.
That's it. I can't.
Oh, you're doing it.
Okay.
You're doing it.
Yeah, you gotta let the.
I gotta. There's a time.
There we go.
Let's play. You can feel it, God.
I'm feeling it.
See?
Well, this one's fast.
See? It's all about it. You just gotta wait for them. And then you're at a stoplight. A lot of people look at you like, what is wrong with that fella?
Oh, that's fantastic.
He also plays the drums in the
Oh, he does. What do you play to that?
Any of them.
song.
Any of them? So his goal is to musically embarrass you.
I would say yes.
You really got embarrassed by that all. Dad, knock it off. What are you doing? I'm just like, I'm enjoying this music. I'm just directing the choir, man. There's the orchestra, excuse me.
Really?
Yeah.
The orchestra.
And that is some of my favorite Christmas music.
Very cool. And give me another time. Come on. The
Oh, man.
there's got to be what did she say?
See,
Oh,
now-
yeah.
Now, what my girls will tell you is I always help them decide things, right? So, like if they're having a little trouble at school, I will say, "Do you want me to go and talk with such and such?" And their response usually is no.
Not me. I'm very non-confrontational, so I'd rather my dad go.
Got it.
There were several.
Got it.
There were several.
So your dad wearing salami earrings
Yeah.
going into your school would be a great thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and it's important for me that the kids growing up, I hope, right, that they just had fun.
Got it. And
That's
what is your dad's best quality?
My good hair. Thank you, Mary.
Best quality, I would say.
Coaching basketball.
Oh, Lucy said coaching basketball. I would say probably his like over supportive nature. So I come to him for an idea, and he's like, "Well, why not be the president?" Like, so I have like this very small like idea, and he's always the one. He's like, "Why not like touch the moon?"
So he encourages you
Yeah.
to dream big,
Yeah.
which is a huge thing for a father to do.
Mhm.
I'm liking you more and more again.
Especially
You
for
might get a
ladies.
2-compliment show out of me.
So here's the truth. God's honest truth is my life design. My dad is the second born of 4 boys. His dad had 3 brothers, so 4 boys. I've got 3 brothers, so 4 boys. So my life design was I was going to have 4 boys. Okay.
Hmm.
And then I had Spencer first. So here we go, right? And then we went to the ultrasound when Alice was pregnant with Ashley, and they go, "Oh, it's a girl." And I'm like, "No, it's not." And they said, "Yes, it is." And I go, "No, it's not." And they're like, "No, it's like she's sitting right on the camera. This is a girl." And so I didn't talk for like a month and a half. And I was infuriated. And I was like, I couldn't believe it. And then, of course, Ashley comes out and I fall in love with her. And then Colette and then Lucy. So obviously, God's got a good sense of humor, right? But the important thing that especially with my daughters, is you can't depend on a man. You have to be strong-willed, and you have to go for everything you can and go get it, because life sucks and women are not at the top of the ladder yet. So it's once we get there, then we can relax a little bit. Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to disagree with you on that, but you do you, boo.
You think women are at the top of the ladder?
Oh, very much so.
So what do you mean by that?
Women run the world. Are you kidding?
For
People think that we live in a patriarchy, and we do not. Were it not for the women that support and provide the very sustenance of life, we would be nowhere. That's just hands down.
I agree with that. But in society,
And
it doesn't play out that way. I agree with that. I agree with what you're saying.
Yeah. Again, we do live in a perceived patriarchy, but it's very, very marginal. Very marginal.
So, but it's important, right? That what I have said all along is guys are idiots. You just have to find one that you can deal with.
Yep, and train.
Well, I'm not going to argue with that at all.
And one that you can train.
And so she's done a great job. I mean, I am so proud of her. Got her, was finishing up her master's degree. Being an entrepreneur, nothing tugs at my heart more than seeing what she's doing, and that she's doing it for something other than trying to get rich.
Yeah.
And that's huge.
So, and the fact that you have a charitable way about you is huge. I mean, charity is everything. I mean, you have to give back, and it's so great. I think I'm a firm believer in the more you give, the more you get.
Yep.
And I don't mean financially. I just mean that when you see the joy that you're giving back can give somebody and makes a difference in the world, there's
So true.
nothing. You feel like you can fly.
Mm.
There's nothing you can't do. We give a portion of all of our closings back to different charities around McHenry County and the greater Illinois. And there's nothing better than that because it touches so many people. So it makes me work harder so that I can give more back. And the more I work, the harder I can give more money. It's just an incredible cycle. So to have that at your age, when you're really trying to make something for yourself, you should be very proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
You're welcome.
That's cool.
Very, very cool. Christine, oh no, that's an old
That's
message.
an oldie. Yeah.
Where's our producer?
All right.
Slide down.
So we've got one again. If you go out to Heart to Ears Co. on Etsy and you make an order,
you
will
have
get
14 minutes.
You will get a free. So buy one, you get one free. And they're beautiful. I mean, they're nice and comfortable, which is good, and great conversation starters as we're all wearing masks and whatnot.
Yeah.
Which is
It is, and it'll definitely. In fact, I'm gonna put my earrings in now.
See?
Actually, that's what I'm gonna do because I think these are great, and they are packaged so nice. So, ladies, go online. Lucy's gonna show us a few more of her products, and
You gotta
we're
show 'em
gonna
the
go
ones that-
ahead and I'm gonna put mine in my ears. You can see how pretty they look.
They're great. The other thing is the price is right. I mean, they're not expensive, and she's going to continue to create new ones. So, hey, go out and do some shopping, and they're great for Christmas gifts. But come back in, February and buy some more because there's going to be new styles.
Are you gonna do them seasonally?
I'm not sure. I think it's when I have time, and I think monthly or bi-monthly, I'll make and add more, and then give to that
at
designated organization.
Look at that.
That's
Pretty.
great, Don. Look at that.
Look at that.
And they're comfortable, right?
Yeah,
It's
look
like
at.
you're
I
not
don't. I don't
around.
even know like I'm wearing earrings. Can you see that?
They are nice.
Look at how nice they are, and they look good on me, don't they?
They
They
really
do.
do.
Yes.
They really do.
Thank you. I like them. I'm gonna put my other earrings in my thing here, and I'm gonna wear these. I like these. Thank you so much for these.
You're welcome.
I love the swag. Love swag. So, what's next for you? What's your career path gonna be?
Next for me, I take a bunch of licensure exams.
Don't you
state
have to do like
exams.
700 or 800 hours of,
Yes.
of
Right now,
clinical, whatever, what do you call it?
Unpaid internship.
Unpaid internship. That's right.
Yeah, I'm currently in the
How
bulk
many hours do you have left?
the bulk of that right now. I have roughly right now 500 hours.
Wow, that's impressive.
But I signed a contract that I'm there no matter what until June 11th. So a lot of surrounding states and a lot of other states in the U.S. May it be where I go. I'm not sure. Grandfather you in a way. If you have 1,000, they're like, okay, we can accept you. If not, then I have to continue to do supervised hours and add that on. So what's next for me is I really enjoy the more acute care. So I'm not very much interested in the private practice, like super long-term clients. My heart really lies with the acute individuals. So I have the opportunity right now to be in a acute psychiatric facility, and after the holidays, I'll have another opportunity to work in a PHP, which is partial hospitalization.
Oh.
So they go home during the night and then come back during the day and get services that way. So kind of get to dabble in different stages of acute care.
That's really fantastic.
For the people that don't know what acute care means, what does that mean?
Acute care is individuals who are suicidal, want to end their life, homicidal, not safe for themselves to be in society, not safe for others for them to be in society. They come into a hospital where the doors are usually locked, and they sign their rights away to a psychiatrist that we do not discharge them until they are safe for themselves or safe for others.
Wow. So it's
Yeah.
pretty intense.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's scary.
I had
It's
That's not scary.
No, I mean, it's scary if you don't have the training. It is scary if you don't have the training.
Yeah.
And it's scary for, I know there are people who have people who suffer from these things but don't want to get the help. And then
Mhm.
that's scary. So, um,
So you're speaking Lisa's language.
Yeah.
Hello,
hi,
Lisa.
So, again, I want to say we have about 10 minutes left. If you would like to go on to the Heart to Ears Co. and Etsy page, you can buy a pair and we will get you a pair for free. Oh, yeah,
Mhm.
don't forget to give me the heart drops. So, for
We got
Christine.
'em over there.
Hmm.
Yes. So, you'll get a free pair. And do you want to show some more? Is that what you're doing?
Go
ahead. We have Vanna Lucy. Look at those.
Nice triangular.
It really doesn't even feel like I have earrings on.
Mhm.
Right, that's true.
It's like for a second I was like, wait, why is it
They're
so light?
Yeah. It's-
They're so
yeah.
light and they move. I like
Mhm.
that they're flexible and that they move. I could actually play with these.
Yeah.
So, but it would be kind of cool. I think you should look into maybe doing some necklaces
Okay.
because I really think it would be cool to have matching necklaces. To have this because I would buy the necklace that goes with this. Have a little zigzag right here,
That's it.
going right down to the cleavage right there, like a
Okay, whatever.
design that way, like a big arrow,
That's
in case somebody couldn't find it.
What about the bracelets?
Oh yeah, bracelets
what
would be
about-
good too.
just
Yeah.
one that just says open.
I wonder if somebody can make me that,
Yeah.
an open sign.
Oh, see,
Oh,
I'm like,
Stephanie doesn't have her ears pierced.
Yeah.
so
not
she
all of us
needs
are
like a
hippies,
bracelet or a necklace. So there you
Yeah,
go.
that's a good idea. So anything like that, but I just can't get over how light they are. Like where did you come up with the material to do this? I mean, a lot of people can use lots of different items. What made you use clay?
I think because I can make more shapes in it. So with beads, you're kind of limited, I
Yeah.
would say. So you're limited to like different colors, sometimes different shapes. But this with the clay, I can mold it into any way that I want, make it look how I want. So I'm not limited in that aspect of being
Mhm.
creative.
And then you paint them, hand paint them.
Some of them are painted, some of them aren't painted. I don't have the utensils to like make a sprinkle of like gold or sprinkle of like silver. I tried it on a few and they didn't turn out that well. So practice makes perfect.
That's right. It'll be interesting to watch where your show where your page goes and what different stuff you come up with and what works and you know what I mean? Like that'll be really cool to
Mhm.
see. All right, a couple other questions I want to know personally about you. If you could travel to anywhere in the world, where would you go?
Oh man, I want to go to Arizona.
Arizona?
Anywhere in the world.
Aren't you going
I just came
Arizona.
from
Oh,
there.
yeah, right.
I was just there for Thanksgiving. It's beautiful.
I'm thinking about I don't know. I don't really think. Not a huge traveler, I guess.
Really.
All my life, we traveled by car. So
I'm a driver.
that's
You're
where
a
I think.
driver?
That's where
you
I
don't
think.
like to fly?
What?
You don't like to fly?
You get in that germ tube. She's a fly. She would fly.
I would fly.
I'm like, no, I'll drive 3 days before.
When
I
was the
fly.
last time you flew anywhere?
I think it was San Francisco.
That was the last time you flew?
Yeah, and that would have been back in 2007 or 8.
Seriously?
Yeah.
So do you have a fear of it, or is it really, are you a germaphobe?
No, I don't like germs at all. Yeah.
So you're doing well in COVID.
But he raised 4 toddlers.
He
Yeah.
did. I mean, I will tell you, I've raised some toddlers myself. You guys stink,
Yeah.
and you're gross and germy. Would that be a
Very
good thing?
germy, Yep. So
Lisa
New
says
Zealand, she
New
says.
Zealand. Yeah, that would be kind of
Yeah.
cool. I've always
Switzerland,
wanted
I've
to
seen
go
a
to
lot.
Australia.
I've seen a lot of pictures of Switzerland that look nice.
I used to want to go to Australia. It's really where I wanted to go, and then somebody told me that koala bears are mean.
I
Like
think
how?
all wild animals are mean.
I know, but koala bears?
Yeah, I think all wild animals are mean. That's why they're called wild animals.
Yeah, don't mess with a koala bear.
Right?
That's what I've heard. But koala
No.
bears are supposed to be so nice.
No. They look nice and gentle, but they're extremely strong.
I did not know that
Big
about that.
claws.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right, Lucy, what about you? If you could go anywhere, where would you go?
Iowa.
Why are you telling her what to say?
like Wisconsin Dells. Like we would go there during this year. I'd rather go to like a beach.
A beach area? That's where you want to go? Where'd you go to college?
I did my undergrad at Eastern Illinois University.
Very cool. Look at that. And you were the first person to
Yeah.
graduate in that family. That's a huge accomplishment.
It's big.
Yeah.
And now she's
And
got her master. Well, have her master.
She'll have her
It's even
master's.
better.
So that's got to make you really proud.
Huge.
Yeah. That's really good. And Lucy, what do you want to do?
I want to be an interior designer.
An interior designer. I might know some people who can hook you up with that as you get older. I may know somebody who could use that in her business.
Little house staging.
Little house staging. That's fantastic. You
That's it.
just have to feed them eucalyptus and they attack you.
They won't.
Oh, they won't attack you. The children or the germs? Which is she asking?
The
that we're supposed to
koalas.
feed?
Koalas.
Oh, the koalas. I'm
Feed
with
the
you.
children eucalyptus trees.
I know,
They
right?
won't attack
They
you.
won't attack.
They'll go back into the cornfield.
So as you're doing this and you've got your friends, your inner circle, at 24,
Yeah. Yikes. Yeah. 24, Dad.
24 years old, a lot of people your age are starting to kind of wake up to what's going on in the world and whatnot, but a lot of people are kind of self-centered. You know, I got to get mine at
Mhm.
24, 25 years old. Any pushback from anybody in your circle, or are they big supporters? Or are they like, man, that's genius. I love what you're doing.
I'd say I've since starting at my internship and having a good supervisor, I have had a backbone and learned how to set boundaries because I'm a pushover or have been a pushover for many years. A quality I got from my mom and my dad. So I would say the boundaries that I set up for myself as people who are negative, I don't tolerate it anymore. So I haven't had, to my face at least, much pushback. All pretty supportive. Don't get me wrong, I am still trying to get my own, but
Sure.
just not with heart to ears.
Sure. Yeah. I think that's fantastic. And hopefully more people, especially going into 2021, will understand that they need help and that this 2020 has just been a weird, yucky year. I mean, it's been good for some businesses and things. Of course, the radio station is the best thing that happened to us because we've been growing like, gangbusters, but people are stuck inside listening and want to have good, want to have good
Entertainment. Have some fun. Yeah.
So they tune in here so that they can go, well, that wasn't too good. And then
And then they can measure it against things that are.
That's right.
Right.
That's right.
Derek says, hi, sorry late, and I heard I can push Kent over.
Yeah, I'm pretty soft.
Yes, he is a pushover who's wearing salami earrings right now.
Yeah.
You got to see the earrings there, Ken.
Yeah. Oh, they're nice. Yeah.
You show them, Kent? Look at that, Derek. They're really great. We can get you a pair too, Derek, if you'd like.
That's it.
So, Derek, you have, if you have 1 minute and 30 seconds to go to her website, if you can put that up there, Mr. Producer. And if
Yeah.
you buy a pair of earrings for your beautiful wife, Kiki, in the next 1 minute and 20 seconds, you will get a pair free.
Absolutely.
So go to Heart to Ears Company, or you can just tell me to get you 2 pairs for Kiki. So, so if people want to get a hold of you, you have about a minute left. How do they get a hold of you, and where do they go?
Etsy page, you can search Heart to Ears Co. Also, I have an Instagram, which is heart_2_ears, which is my Instagram page, which also has the link of the Etsy page where you can find the earrings.
And from every purchase, how much goes?
From every purchase, 20% of the proceeds
Wow.
go to the National Federation for Families for Children's Mental Health.
That's amazing.
20%. That's big. That's really big.
That's right. There is no pressure, Derek. Did
That's
you
it.
buy them yet? Okay, so if people want to get a hold of you, Ken, how do they reach you?
Reach me at Kent at 216thenet.com and or at 216thenet@gmail. gmail.com.
Very good. When do they want to call you?
Feel free to. 8675
309.
No.
That's 99.
999. You can reach me on my cell phone. Give me a call at 815-451-7699.
Very cool.
And you, Dawn?
They can find me at 1218 North Green Street in McHenry up until Saturday. Then I will be not sure gone where I'm going yet and taking a vacation from my office. And then you can call me at 847-456-6334. Well, Ashley, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you.
Lucy, thank you. You were a phenomenal assistant. It's great to finally meet some children, offspring of Kents, to know that you are normal, not at all what I thought you were. So I appreciate everybody. So for Bremer and Jones, thanks for watching, everybody.
You like it
We'll see.
hymns, you like it bare limbs, you like it Mae West, you like army undressed, you like what nobody will oppose. When every night the set that's smart is intruding, a nudist